So yeah, this game is getting a lot of buzz recently. This game actually came out a couple of days ago. So if you guys are not aware, this game is something similar to... Let me bring this up and then you guys can see what this game is going to be all about. It has pronouns in the game. So these are the characters. It's similar to Valorant, similar to Overwatch. It's like a looter shooter kind of gameplay, 5 versus 5. And it's one of those games that are injected with a lot of DEI stuff, you know? So it's supposed to be progressive. It's supposed to be like more, you know, more woke games. And a lot of people were making fun of this game because it was one of the Sony's worst release. Because sadly, this particular game, if you look at it in terms of the its official trailer, it got really, like, it's really high quality. They put a lot of effort there, and you can see, like, in the cinematics itself, this was the one that PlayStation released a few months back. You can see they actually put a lot of budget here, alright? And people were making fun of this game being dead on arrival, right? Except for IGN. So IGN today released an article. Alright, let me pause this first. As you can see, IGN's article says that over the course of the beta weekend, Concord was already shaping up to be a heavyweight hero shooter we could easily see competing with the genre's giants. Alright, so IGN thinks that this game will be able to compete with all the other shooters out there. Why don't gamers trust us anymore? IGN, Concord is a heavyweight hero shooter. Alright, let's see. This is how much people is playing right now. 300 players. 300 players. Hero shooter. So it peaked at 2,000 players. And right now, it's already almost dead. 300 players. For context, Snowbreak, which is a gacha game, has 3,000 players right now. And Snowbreak is not a new game. This game, Concord, just came out. And it's probably more effort, probably more budget, probably spend millions here into a game that just released. They have 300 players. Let's look at what other gacha game on Steam. Tower of Fantasy. Worse than Tower of Fantasy. Concord. Worse than Tower of Fantasy. 500 players right now in Tower of Fantasy. And Concord. For context, it's supposed Concord is also a free game. Anyone can access it as far as I know, right? You can play it, but I think you can buy stuff in the game, right? Tower of Fantasy has more players than Concord. The robot has pronouns, yes. Apparently, so you can see here, right? So Concord open beta, little buzz, the game is dead. They ignored all the early criticisms, alright? So you can see Sony is trying to push DEI in this. PlayStation owned the studio. Firewalk Studios has heard your complaints about Concord, and they choose to ignore them. Sources tell me internal emails show the Concord team is shrugging off the criticism of their characters as white noise and dismissing it, very much in their own bubble. Their trailer has over 44,000 dislikes, and their lead character designer bashes white folks and is rumored to be the one who pushed for the character lineup to be super woke. They are in for a rude surprise. Sony will be forcing PC players to register for PlayStation Network with this game and barring it from sale in 177 countries. Damn, I didn't even know that. But as you can see, the characters in Concord, none of the characters are hot women. Alright, it's all like, you know, DEI, you know, old lady and fat dude. Like, come on, man. Muscular, some aliens here. And as you can see, right, people of color. They purposely put, you don't see a white man here. There's no white man in this game. I don't know why. Not a single. There are so many characters. I guess this one is the closest, but he's an alien. Huge missing. There's some fat woman here, but every single character has pronouns apparently. So yeah, apparently IGN is saying that this... I think IGN is getting paid a lot by Concord. Nobody thinks this, even if the console numbers were twice the Steam numbers, is still a monumental failure. It needs 100x the players it has this weekend to make an ecosystem for players to play across all games. How much are they paying you to say this? IGN is literally getting bribed by Sony to say this. This is insane, man. How did they just say that Concord can compete with the generous giants? If you can't compete with Tower of Fantasy, I'm sorry, but your game is going downwards. It's going to die soon. Literally, this game is going to die. I assure you this game will shut down. If it continues to have like how many players it have now, it's going to... Right now it's 300, right? Like, because this is a game that requires a lot of other players to play with, eventually you're going to play with bots, and then it's going to slowly go down and down and down, 200 to 150, and then it's going to die. It's just going to die. I don't think it can sustain itself. Sony even give PlayStation Plus subscribers free access right now. Damn. Low players say that woke trend is only not real people. Really? But yeah, a lot of people are disagree with this. Who are these people? Point me. You have esports players saying it's an awful game and adds nothing new. Yeah, like Overwatch is already out there. Valorant is already out there. So who is this for? This is for woke players. If you love woke, 100 players tomorrow. Damn. If there were any more featherweight, they'd be blowing into the wind. Also, IGN Concord is a solid 5 out of 10. Wait, really? Did IGN give them such a low review themselves? Our review in progress. Okay, let's see. Every weapon feels responsive. I'm guessing in the trailer itself. I mean in the review, is it? They gave them 5 out of 10. Yeah, I do follow IGN for news and stuff, but I don't really believe them. I don't believe they are never honest in their stuff, man. It's so sad that I don't take what IGN said seriously, right? Because it's I know like they are getting paid. A lot of people accuse them of getting paid, and I do think that's the case as well, because it's like it's so out of line of what other people think of the game. Absolutely on point and truthful journalism. 200 people playing right now, or 9 minutes ago. Yeah, that is crazy, man. That is crazy. No one trusts IGN. Stop trying to shield this trash. We must have played 2 different games then. Good one. And for context, the Nexon game right now. Nexon game, First Descendant. Whew! Look at that. And First Descendant is also free. 120,000 people are playing the game right now on Steam. Nexon is winning. Alright, you put Hot Woman, you put Bunny. The review is not that high, 54%, but look, people are actually playing the game right now. People actually enjoying it. The First Descendant. So why would you not play a Nexon game, which is better, and have Hot Woman, no woke stuff, right? Why would you go for... Have you guys seen the stuff, right? First Descendant? Like, look at this. Alright? Look at this. This is what players want. Alright, this is what players want. Not some woke stuff. Look at this asset, alright? Imagine thinking the loud woke will play your game. Yeah, there's not that many woke people out there, sadly, right? Concord is free to boycott. Nexon celebrating lollies and big boobas. But yeah, Nexon is winning, by the way. Nexon is actually winning with this. Excited. This game doesn't have a chance. We could easily see the game being dead on arrival, but they can't say that, right? They can't say that. Heavyweight, more like obvious hero shooter. Look, this is what Concord is focusing on. Every character has pronouns. He, him. Like, the moment a game is so focused on pronouns, I saw they have a robot character, they, them. And then a woman, she, her. Like, if this is what they are focusing on, the game is just gonna die. They're focusing on the wrong stuff. They don't care about the gameplay. They don't care about the smoothness of the game. Maybe the loading screen is long, I don't know. But they care about pronouns in a game. That's crazy. Fat dude. He, him. Alright, it's very important. Pronouns is very important, alright? So that's what they care about. Sadly, they care more about pronouns than making a good game. And that's how the game is doing really bad. Is that even a dude? I think it is, right? It's a he, him. You know what? That's what it is.